I feel very privileged to be living a life now where I'm proud of it, and there's nothing left to really hide anymore. Hey guys, James Lee here with a very special mukbang. If you guys like this video, give me a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe. Today I'm going to be celebrating my birthday with you guys. And what better way to celebrate birthday than over pastries and desserts? So I went across the street and picked up really anything that looked pretty for this mukbang. So I got a carrot cake here. This is a cronut with some kind of custard. I believe it might be a vanilla custard. And I actually have no clue what this is here on my left, but I liked the color, so I'm imagining there might be some chocolate in there, and there's these things that look like pearls up on top. So here's a closer view of what I got going on today. You guys can see that. Perfect. And I unfortunately don't have any candles. This was ill prepared, so I have one of these that I will blow out in honor of my birthday today. So today I am turning, oh weird, it cut out. Anyways, where was I? Oh, back to the dessert. So I'm gonna start with the carrot cake. Obviously with a wedding to plan and to get ready for, I shouldn't be eating all of this, so I'm actually gonna just cut probably half to a third of each just to get a bite. I also have a glass of milk here to help me wash it all down. So let's start off with the carrot cake. Let's see if I can get away with, perfect. I was quite concerned that I wouldn't even be able to get this carrot cake because they only had it whole when I went to the bakery. But fortunately, I asked if I can get a slice of it, and they said yes. Put this off to the side. And then maybe a closer shot of carrot cake. Carrot cake has, over the years, grown on me. I really always thought it was bizarre to have carrot in like a dessert, but gradually, as I've been eating it more and more, I've come to really like it. The only thing that looks a little off-putting is that there's a slight layer, might be gelatin, on top of the icing here. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be there or not, but let's take a bite of this. That's really sweet. So this milk is definitely going to help. But I can't tell if it's cream cheese frosting. Usually it is, but you can get hints of vanilla from that. And there's some kind of nut in here as well. I like having the nuts in the cake because it adds like texture. It's very good. Again, you probably don't even need a whole slice to yourself. It is quite sweet. So actually, I will probably be skipping dinner today, not because I'm trying to lose weight or anything, but I had quite a filling lunch earlier today. So Mark did like a Korean barbecue lunch today, so we had plenty of pork belly. So we grilled it. It was delicious. And it was the kind where you just get lettuce leaves and garlic, bean paste, and you wrap them up into like wraps. Or in Korean they call them sam. Yeah, this carrot cake is good. My first bite of it was that it was very sweet, and I don't know, as I'm eating it, if it's becoming less and less sweet, but it's not that bad. I would probably give this 4 out of 5. All right, so we're gonna dig into this cronut here. Clean my knife. It's probably easiest for me to just cut it in half to start out with, hopefully. Let's see if I can do this more elegantly. It looks kind of like scrambled eggs, actually. There we go. Probably don't need that big of a bite, or portion rather. That was quite disturbing that it oozed out, and it does look like scrambled eggs. Okay, so there we have that. And let me try to make this look a little bit prettier for you guys. So here's the cronut. And then there's a lot of custard. I'm not a big fan of custard to begin with, so let's see how this goes. And if you guys have never had a cronut, it's basically layers of croissant. And I want to say that they deep fry it to make it into this donut shape. But apparently donuts are a popular food trend right now, so if you guys are on Instagram, there's probably a lot of photos on your feed if you guys follow like food people. They're making these sushi donuts that are very popular right now, so that's probably like the latest thing to have gone into sushi form. All right, so let's give this custard a taste to start out with. Not very sweet at all, which is perfect. Quite velvety. Not bad. Not bad for a custard. Usually I don't like custards to begin with, so it's pretty good. All right. There's a flaky quality to the cronut. The only thing is I don't know if I feel like with a lot of cronuts you do get a sense of like tasting a little bit more oil than you want to, especially in a dessert. So that's kind of weird. I really don't think the custard adds anything. I could probably do without. Growing up, these would probably not be any desserts that I would have gotten for my birthday. A lot of times the default like Asian Vietnamese cake are the fruit tarts, because again the fruit tarts have the flaky croissant like texture, but then you have a lot of fruit and then some custard. So that's usually the go-to. And I think because I had it so much growing up, that's probably why I don't like it so much as an adult anymore. I think my dog senses that none of this is for him. He's on the couch over here. Hey, come here. Come up here. Up here. Sit. Sit. I know people have been watching and they've been noticing him, so I'm trying my best to keep him in the videos when possible. I'll get you a treat later, Hattie. Alright, so the last bite of this one. So again, this one I probably could do without the custard, but the actual cronut itself was really good. Probably give this one a 4, but I think overall hopefully I rated this 4 because I don't even remember what I said it was, but I think I like the carrot cake a little bit more than this here in the center here. Alright, so this last one is this cake here. For all I know, it could be something else, but I'm guessing it's a cake. And you know what? I think it's so beautiful that I should give you guys another close-up of it. And hopefully it doesn't tilt, because that would be disastrous. There we go. Doesn't that look nice? I don't really get a strong smell of anything, so I have no idea what it could be. Let's move this back to this plate here. And I'm going to take this chocolate thing off first. It's a little decoration. Oh, is it a cheesecake? I love cheesecake. I'd be super excited if it is. In that case, I'm going for half. Because it is my birthday, right? You probably didn't need to hear this, but I just burped and all I smell is garlic right now. Yeah, this is a... You want to see the layers in there. That's pretty still. Perfect. It might be a red velvet cheesecake. And there's like little chocolate shavings on the edge here. Mmm. Just the right amount of sweetness. You know, sometimes you get cheesecake that's just like, how much sugar did they really add in there? But this one, I don't question it at all. It's the perfect amount. I think the chocolate shavings are dark chocolate, so that probably helps a little bit add to the bitterness. So it's a really well-balanced dessert, I'd say. I definitely, even just on the first bite, I can tell that this is probably my top out of these 3 here. It's actually really fun to like break it with my fork. Had you heard a dog outside, so he goes crazy. There we go. So here's another bite. Yeah, that's good. Let's see, let's just try one of these pearl things independently from each other. It's like, it looks like it would be like a hard candy, but it actually reminds me of almost like a puff, like a Rice crispy puff without the crunchiness. Very interesting. Kind of feel like I'm already cake tasting for my wedding. Sometimes cheesecake can be tricky. If you have the wrong ratios, the cream cheese can overpower and it becomes more of a savory cake than an actual sweet one. You can probably hear Heidu going crazy right now. Who's outside? It must be another dog. Yeah, he's looking down, so he's probably seeing a dog in the courtyard. That pearl had more of a crunch to it. Yeah, it's going back to like just the whole birthday thing. I remember there was a good phase of my life where I was actually really excited to wake up on my birthday, actual birthday, just because it does feel like that one day where everyone pays extra attention to you. You just feel special. And not that I'm saying I don't feel it like today, but obviously that feeling diminishes over time. But this birthday specifically, I feel like is a turning point for me specifically, just because, you know, not to get too deep, but for a good chunk of my life, I wasn't living it to like the fullest. I wasn't being 100% true to myself, to others, and so I think just reflecting on that, I feel very privileged to be living a life now where I'm proud of it, and there's nothing left to really hide anymore. So I'm really grateful, and I feel like having this channel to a certain extent has helped me branch out and be more open and share more about myself. Obviously, I don't want to overshare too much, but it's just given me a great platform to just be comfortable in my own skin, and I'm really appreciative of that. So thank you guys all there for listening to my mini birthday rant. Meanwhile, as I'm eating this cake, I'm having that realization that my metabolism isn't like my young 20-something self anymore, so I gotta be careful. But as you get older, you get wiser, right? So you make better decisions. Okay, so final verdict. Love this. This was good. Probably only get this if I crave it, but not absolutely necessary. But I do want to again say thank you guys all so much for joining me for this birthday mukbang. If you guys like this video, please make sure you give me a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys for my next video. Take care. Bye.